Looking for a laptop that delivers on both performance and price? The Acer Swift 5 offers a powerful Intel Core processor, super slim design, and more. Discover new possibilities with the Acer Swift 5. Now go to acer.com, click on store, and enter coupon code KCCrew at checkout to receive 10% off plus free ground shipping on a Swift Series laptop, including already discounted models. All right? Offer valid through April 30th, 2018, and limited to one per qualified customer. All right? Windows, hello. The password is you. Windows 10. What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy.
And I am Gia Casey.
And this is another edition of the KC Crew.
Welcome.
Now, let me just tell y'all, Gia is so unhealthy right now.
Ew.
So unhealthy.
You're just going to throw that label on me?
Now, tell the people what you just ate.
I'm not telling the people anything because that's my business. Okay? Stop micromanaging what I do. Stop micromanaging what I eat. Mind yours, too. Okay?
I know, usually I start with a rundown of what we're doing, but no, I'm starting with this, all right? You hear this bag right here?
What is wrong with you?
Y'all hear that bag?
Stop.
That is Wendy's.
So what?
Chicken nuggets and
You're
french fries.
You're a hater.
Processed food.
You're a hater.
Horrible.
You're a hater. Look, don't
so
think
unhealthy.
because you're trying to get healthy with this detox that you can just shun the rest of us and insult me. Is not going to happen. You're not going to shame me. And truthfully, I just ate french fries, which is okay.
You didn't have a nugget?
I had one nugget.
All right, so you just lied. I just ate french fries. You just had a nugget. I seen you eat a nugget. Now, for you guys that didn't listen to that last podcast, I told you guys that I'm on a detox. I did a 7-day detox. I actually took it to 8 days. Mm-hmm. Now, the detox, if you want to find out more information on the detox, let me give you the website, and I'll tell you everything that the detox is supposed to do. All right. Now, the website for the detox is thedetoxnow.com. Again, that's thedetoxnow.com. It's 2 doctors, and she is, I don't know what she calls herself.
The third person.
I know she's the third person, but she has a name. I don't know well,
her name is Jessie.
The health coach. She's a health coach. The health coach, Jessie, and 2 doctors. Now, these 2 doctors really impressed me. They kind of studied under Dr. Sebi. Now, if you don't know who Dr. Sebi, he believed in a holistic diet, a holistic way of fixing whatever's wrong with your body. I met him. He's died. He's dead now. But I met him back when I was doing radio for Hot 97, and he did a couple of interviews. And at that time, he was about 70 years old, and his body, he was in shape. The things that he could do, he was jumping on the counter at the age of 70, really impressed me. I was like, wow.
Didn't he jump off of the desk onto his knees?
Yeah, he jumped off the table onto his knees and then got back up like nothing hurt. Like, I can't do that. Now, I don't think Logan could do that at the age of 14 and be okay, but he was able to do that, and he just wanted to show people how.
I don't think anybody could. Like, that sounds crazy. Jumping off of a table and landing on your
his
knees,
yes.
Sounds like anybody would break their legs.
Right, he did it with no problem.
And you saw that with your own eyes.
With my own eyes, how sturdy his body was. And he believed in using nature to heal all of the diseases. You know, he was from Honduras, and actually Left Eye, I believe, before she died, was there seeing him.
Well, I think she was there on some type of spiritual journey.
And I think it was
part of her journey, I think, was visiting Dr. Sebi, correct?
I believe so. But he was, they credit him with curing HIV and AIDS with a lot of people. They even said that, well, he told me personally that he cured Magic Johnson from the HIV AIDS.
Oh, he told you that?
He told me that behind the scenes.
Wow.
Absolutely. So he's cured so many different things, from STDs to erectile dysfunction to cancers to so many different things. And I was very impressed. When I left Hot 97, I just lost touch with him and his family. But then these doctors kind of came into my life. And the way they came into life is Angela Yee did a detox, and she did a 14-day detox. And I really didn't pay it any mind. I would just make fun of her.
Great.
You know, she would come into work and be like, you know, you look like a chicken wing. Like, she was always hungry. And I didn't really care why she did it. I thought that she did it for weight. And when the doctors came, I just asked them about the detox. Like, what is the detox for?
You said when the doctors came. So
on the show, came on the radio show.
So you did an interview with them.
Yeah, did an interview with them. And they started explaining, this was actually behind the scenes, they started explaining what a detox does and what's the importance of
detoxifying
fresh fruit,
your body.
Fresh fruit and vegetables and things that you should eat for your body. And pretty much they were telling me that, certain foods really I should say, help with cancer, help with fibroids, help with diabetes, help with all the things that a lot of people get when they get older. And he says these things really stop you from having these diseases. And then the doctor started telling me stories of people who came to them with like stage 4 cancer, and they were able to reverse it. People were coming with diabetes, high cholesterol, and they were able to reverse it, not with medicine, not with pills, just by foods. So I asked them, what's the importance of a detox? And they said what a detox is basically, the best way they put it is, you putting your body on vacation.
Right.
Meaning your liver, your organs, your intestines, your kidneys, you're basically resting these organs and allowing them to fix itself if there's any problems, to fix your system if there are any problems without straining your body. So I'll explain my detox. That's
just like your body heals itself.
Correct. Correct. So my detox was 7 days, no food, no water, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Right.
Sun up to sundown. No food, no water.
And literally from sun up to sundown. So not just for 12 hours in a day. It has to do with the light that the sun brings. It has an effect on the body.
Correct. So for 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Well, sun up to sundown, which was around 7. It was like from 7:12 to 7:15 p.m. But around that time, and I didn't eat nor did I drink. And after that, around 7:30, I could have only water-based fruits for 7 days.
Right.
So,
which is like fruits with seeds.
Correct, like watermelon with black seeds.
Black seed watermelon, honeydew melon, grapefruit,
kiwi.
You were having blood oranges, mango, avocado. A lot of avocado.
I'm trying to think what else was there.
You had black grapes.
Black grapes with seeds in them. I'm trying to think, was there anything? That was the only things that I ate. There's a couple of more fruits on the list.
Like nectarines, I'm sure.
I don't remember.
Nectarines, they didn't say it, but nectarines have a seed in it.
I'm not sure.
Peaches have a seed.
No, don't say those because we're not sure.
No, I'm not. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm wondering.
I don't
because they have seeds, right?
I don't think so because I would have definitely picked those up because I seen those. But those fruits that I was able to eat as much as I wanted, or that filled me up until 7 a.m. And let me tell you, the first day was easy. The second day and third day was more of a mental thing because, I talk for a living. I speak for a living. So you don't realize how much water you need. Mm-hmm. Like I drink so much water here, water there. And now not having water, it was getting tough. Mm-hmm. Not eating was very tough. And it's very difficult when you live in this motherfucking house. Gia eats like a motherfucking pig.
Oh my gosh. Wait, you just called me a pig?
I didn't call you a pig.
Did you just say a pig?
I said you eat like a pig. There's a difference.
You just compared me to a pig.
I said you eat like a pig.
Wow.
And
wow.
The bad thing with this house is the fun house.
You're just full of insults today,
I'm just being honest, baby. Uh-huh. With this house, there's so many things in this house. There's Doritos, there's snacks, there's donuts, there's Entenmann's cookies, there's Chips Ahoy cookies, there's you name it, coffee cakes, cinnamon buns, you name it in this house, you can get it. There's soda, there's vitamin water, there's regular water, there's Top Pop, there's all types of liquids, juices, pineapples,
iced teas, lemonades,
all types of unhealthy shit in this house, right? So now I'm here.
But when I was trying to healthify, not that that's really a word, but when I was trying to healthify this house, you all were against me.
Now
you want to call me a pig and talk about all the snacks in the pantry.
I'm not. I wasn't against
Everybody was against me. You guys cuss me out every day.
But it's like a crackhead. You got to kind of wean off the crack. You just want to stop the crack right now. Everybody starts shaking around.
I'm
like
not
crazy.
a good wiener. I'm not a good wiener.
Yeah, that was funny. that was funny. That was funny.
Like a little bit of a ween, but just the way that you guys are trying to drag it, it's so easy to slip back into your old habits when you don't wean quickly or give it up cold turkey.
Right.
Like I wanted to wean off of everything, but I wanted to do it a little bit more productively than you guys were willing to do. So it kind of fell by the wayside.
Right. So yeah, but I just wanted I wanted to get off it slow, and especially with the kids. The kids, you just can't say, okay, now today no snacks, all healthy. The kids are gonna look at you like you crazy.
I mean, but we're the parents, so if we stop buying the stuff, they can't eat it.
Yeah, still, like I wouldn't want to do that. But anyway, that's what you wanted to do. So, Gia comes into bed, and now from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., let's say we're in the bed watching Homeland, or we were watching The Chi, or whatever we were watching. I get in bed, and I'm just waiting for my 5 hours to be up so I can start eating. And Gia comes in bed with a steak. She comes in bed with French fries, and lobster, shrimp. One day she came with a salad, but the salad was so disrespectful. The salad had everything you could possibly name. The salad had cheese, shrimp, chicken, turkey, all types of stuff. I'm like, you might as well.
It did not have turkey. Stop making stuff up. I don't even eat turkey.
Everything else, it definitely had a lot of shit in it. And that's what you did. So now you got to fight that off. But
you didn't come over here and sniff my French dressing.
I did sniff it.
He literally put his head in my plate and was sniffing my French dressing. I'm like, yo, dude, what are you doing? He's like, I just need to smell it.
I just wanted to smell it. It got to the point I was so hungry that I wanted to just chew it and spit it out just so I could have the taste.
You told me, you're like, now what's stopping me right now from just chewing that and spitting it out?
Just so I could have the taste in my mouth.
I'm like, the next thing you're going to do is stick your finger down your throat and start vomiting. Like, you can't do that.
No, I get it, but I just wanted that taste. So when it came to the detox, I really wanted to.
Oh wait, but you forgot something.
What?
You didn't mention the supplements that you have to take.
Right. So
it's not just giving up the food. You're also
right. They give you supplements, and the supplements you have to take 3 times a day. You take one at 7 a.m. or one when you wake up.
They're liquid supplements.
The second one you take around in the afternoon, 1, 2 o'clock, and then the third one you take right before you eat at 7 p.m. And these supplements give you a little bit of energy. They give you what you need to go throughout the day, so you don't basically pass out. So at the end of the detox, and the reason I wanted to do the detox is because I travel a lot and sometimes I eat a lot of bullshit, and I just wanted my body to recharge. And I said, I'm going to try and see how I feel. At the end of it, I lost 13, 14 pounds.
Crazy.
I lost 13, 14 pounds on a detox, and not 13, 14 pounds where it looks like, some people lose weight fast and it looks like something's really wrong. Like, it looks like they have a problem or
right.
No, it actually comes off naturally because it actually takes the unwanted fat in your body, the fat that's not good in your body. It breaks that down and gets that out your system. So that was good. Now, the only bad things about the detox, and I'll be honest with you, of course you're going to lose weight, which is a good thing. That's a good thing for a lot of people. Of course, it recharges your body and refixes your body if your body has problems. Mm-hmm. The bad things, 2 bad things. One, for me, this detox reacts differently to different people. Now, they said, for some people, they smell because you release toxins and you release a lot of the unwanted stuff. So for some people, they smell. Mm-hmm. For me, it was my breath.
Oh, my gosh.
My breath smelled like shit.
Yeah.
To the point where I had to walk around with mouthwash and go and spit out. It smelled like I had 5 cavities. And
not 4?
5. And the bad thing about it is I hated Gia because Gia be like, what's that smell?
Did you pass gas?
Did you pass gas? Is there a baby in here with a pamper? And then I'll be like, nah, it's my breath. But
I could not kiss him for 8 days.
Right.
Literally, I could not kiss him. Not even a peck. Like, stay away from me. Go over there. If you're talking, turn your head.
Right.
Like, don't talk. Don't even talk in my direction. It was awful.
Okay, I get it. It was bad.
It was awful.
It was
bad is an understatement.
But the bad thing about it is
I can up that ante.
I can
it
taste
was awful.
it. But remember, I couldn't drink anything.
Oh, could you taste it?
I couldn't taste how nasty it was, but I could taste my mouth pores didn't feel the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it didn't. Something just
and
wasn't
you were
right.
Probably immune to it because you didn't seem to understand. Like when I would say, like, babe.
No,
like,
I couldn't smell it. I was trying to smell
like,
in my
go
hand.
brush your teeth. Like,
I would blow in my clothes to see if I could smell it out the clothes. I
cannot believe it. Literally smelled like gas.
Right.
Like you'd talk and I would be like, wow, did he just pass gas? Or I'd be like, is that you? Like it was unbelievable.
Right.
Unbelievable. But yeah, that kind of helped in a sense for me because during the detox.
That was the second bad thing about it is
we couldn't have sex.
Couldn't have sex during the detox.
Yeah, we briefly mentioned this before, but because the toxins are being eliminated through your body, they're being eliminated through fluids. So saliva, sweat, semen, things of that nature. So we couldn't have sex because I didn't want any of his toxins.
Right.
You know, that would be harmful to me. Like he'd be getting rid of it from his body and then depositing it into my body. So we couldn't have sex. So the breath thing kind of made me not want it. So that was good. That was good for me.
Right. That was good.
It was good for me to have resistance.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was the hardest part of the detox, not having sex and then the bad breath. Those are the only two things. Of course, I was hungry, but I could get over that. That was something I'd be like, I really want to do it. But I'm really happy because when I went out last night, I seen a bunch of my friends, and some of my friends are, I wouldn't say overweight or fat. Well, they're a little overweight, but they're not fat or obese. They're a little overweight. But they came up to me and was like, damn, you lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, it's noticeable.
You look good. They was like, they weren't flirting with me, but they was like, you look good. They was like, what do I need to do? So I was like, wow, the detox really works. So for everybody.
No, with you, like you've lost weight before. Mm-hmm. Like you've lost 10 pounds before.
Right.
You know, but I couldn't see it.
Right.
You know, like I could not see it. With this, every 2 days, I could see a difference in the way that you looked.
That's great.
Like you really lost weight.
Right. No, that's great. And I worked out during it. Now, they tell you shouldn't work out. They said you definitely shouldn't do any cardio. They said you can do a little bit of weights, but just be careful because you will get lightheaded. And I did weights. I wanted to push myself and push my body. So I actually did a full workout. Very tiring. And you were in the gym with me every time. Like usually a workout is an hour for me. Mm-hmm. Every workout took about an hour 40 because I really had to rest between each set because I felt dizzy. Mm-hmm. I felt lightheaded. I felt that I could throw up.
Right.
And I never felt like that.
Oh, I didn't know you felt like you were about to throw up.
When I was laying on the floor downstairs in our gym, what'd you do?
I know. Me and Richie were too busy making fun of you, so I didn't really understand why.
Great.
Or what you were feeling, really.
So that's the other thing. You can't work out. They advise you not to work out during it because you really don't have the energy. So that was my week detox, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm gonna do more detox. They have a 30-day detox where it's a little different. Where you're gonna do with me, correct?
I don't know. I feel as
you
though
need it more. Well, I can say you need it more than me.
I need it,
but you eat a lot of shit.
So do you.
I cut
I
down.
don't eat any more garbage than you eat.
I cut down a lot of the shit I eat.
No, you didn't.
You just had Wendy's. You just had a chicken nugget and motherfucking French fries.
You're a dirty, dirty liar. You are a dirty, dirty liar. You do not eat any better than I do.
I sure do. And then
no, you don't.
Tomorrow what?
Every time we go out to eat, you order mac and cheese, you order a steak, you order shrimp. Well, we have green beans, so that's a good thing. We order a sushi, tuna tartare. Like you order, like we order together.
Let me ask you one question, right?
We never order an entree that we don't split. Like, what are you talking about right now?
Every day.
When I cook in this house, we eat the same thing.
Every Wednesday.
You just eat more.
The nanny is not here, right?
And
when I come home, there's always McDonald's bags in the morning.
It's not. That's okay.
Good lie. That's not what you're gonna say. That's not true.
It's true.
It is true.
But you're. Why do you always have to exaggerate and lead people to believe things that aren't true? I only go to McDonald's in the morning to get Brooklyn a hash brown and to get my mom a sausage McGriddle.
Oh, so you don't eat nothing?
I don't eat McDonald's in the morning. Okay, look at me in the eye.
I'm looking at you.
I eat breakfast.
No.
Do I eat breakfast food? Do I really eat eggs and sausage and bacon?
Only when I cook it.
Get off of your own ish, even though you make a killer omelet. All right, okay, I'll eat it I'll eat an omelet when you make it. But am I a breakfast type of person? No, I'll eat dinner for breakfast. And in the morning, McDonald's only serves breakfast. So you know that if I go to McDonald's in the morning, it's not for me. I get Brooklyn a hash brown because that's like her little treat for the week. Right. And it's a hash brown. There's nothing... yes, it's fried. It's not amazing for your health, but it's a little treat for her.
You're the only person I know that will go to Chick-fil-A, order the 12-piece nuggets, chicken onion soup or whatever it's called.
No, it's a chicken noodle soup. Why are you trying to remix it?
Chicken noodle soup, a large half and half, full sugared out, and a large lemonade ice cream. That is fucking disrespectful. That is fucking 10 pounds right there and probably 1 million calories. You eat disrespectful.
Why are you so offended by it?
Because we want to live to we're 90 so we can see all our kids get married and have
so that's
kids.
The reason why.
Yes.
So we're doing this for longevity.
Yeah.
Okay, so then why, when I suggested this before, you weren't talking all of this?
Because you're not a doctor. And the doctor told me about all the cancers and all the bad things.
And what did they tell you to do? They told you to watch What the Health, didn't they?
They did.
But when I said, look at all this information, everybody was like, oh, bleep you. We're not doing that. Like, nobody wanted to bleep with me. Why? Because I don't have doctor before my name?
Well, you're a strong Black woman, and sometimes you have to stand on your values and stand on the things that you want to say.
I tried, and you would talk about me and make fun of me at every corner.
So? I'm sure people...
So let me ask you a question. Is this just about... See, but here's the thing. Is it just about the detox, or do you want to eat healthy from now on? What is it?
I'm going to try to eat healthy.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
What?
Then it's the word try. Everything is try. Trying is not inspiring. When you say try, I shut off. Now I don't want to talk to you anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you're not inspiring me to want to take this journey with you.
But I'm not going to sit here and lie.
You just sound like BS. Yeah, anybody can knock something out for 7 days. Ooh, you did 8. Ooh, you did an extra day.
Excuse me?
I'm so envious of you.
Let's see you do it. Let's see you do it.
Dude, I can do 7 days.
8 days I did. Let me see you do 8 days.
I can do 7 days because that's what's required. I don't need extra brownie points for anybody.
You can start tomorrow.
Hold on a minute. I can do 7 days. And no, this isn't a challenge, but
I don't think you can do it.
So you don't think I can do it?
From 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. eat nothing.
I can do anything I put my mind to.
All right, let's do it. Then let's start tomorrow.
Well, you're not going to be here. So what's the point if you're not here?
I can't trust you if you say you're not going to eat from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Nothing, no Cheez-Its, no nothing, no vitamin water, nothing. I believe you if you say you're going to do it, right? Why?
I mean, if I say
why are
I'm
you backing off the mic?
Who said I'm backing off the mic?
You can't do this shit.
I'm not backing off of anything. But here's the question.
Yes.
What after? Because, okay, it's all fine and dandy that you lost, what? You said 13 pounds?
Yep.
All right. I bet you gain back 10 of those pounds because you eat disrespectful as well.
I bet you I won't. I'm changing the way that I eat.
You're not.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and eat water fruits for the rest of my fucking life.
But the doctors told you. Now, let's start with the BS.
I know what they told me.
The doctors said, all right, if you do 7 and you do that successfully, then extend it to 14. You know what you said? Bleep that ish.
No.
Bleep that ish.
But tell them why.
I'm not doing. And then your lame excuse was, oh, I'm about to get on a plane. I'm going to Africa. Because apparently you can't find fruit in Africa. And apparently they don't have fruit on the plane. And if they didn't have fruit on the plane, apparently they don't have fruit in all of the restaurants or all of the little grocery type stores that they have at the airport. And you wouldn't be able to bring it on the plane. So there's no way for you to ingest fruit on this vacation that you're going on to Africa.
All right. Well, let me explain. You said your part, plaintiff or whatever you are, prosecutor. But now my thing is this, all right? Yes, I'm going to Africa. The Africa flight is 16 hours, right?
And?
Now, for 16 hours on that flight, there ain't enough pieces of fruit that they're going to have. They usually on the flight, they usually have either a bunch of little grapes or a bunch of little melon. Maybe. That's it. Maybe if I'm lucky, right?
So then why don't you buy it before?
All right. I'm going to tell you.
And bring it on the plane.
I'm going to tell you why.
Tell me why.
Because eating and being... Why are you looking at me?
Because I'm just trying to... I'm wondering, like, how you're going to talk your way out of this. Because it's pure BS.
Being on a fast and detox and eating well here is difficult. Very difficult. Mm-hmm. But I could do it because I'm here. There is no way I could be in a plane for 16 hours and be uncomfortable. That's not going to fucking happen.
So you can starve while you're here.
Right, because I'm comfortable. I can watch TV. I can get my mind off of things.
So you can't watch. There's no movies on the plane. You're going to be on a 16-hour flight, business class. Apparently, you can't watch a movie.
Okay.
There's no on demand. And you can't get fruit in the airport before you board the plane.
I don't know what fruit there is. And that fruit is not going to satisfy me for 16 hours.
But you're not eating for 16 hours because you're not allowed to eat between sunup and sundown. So you're probably only supposed to eat for... and
then let me ask you a question.
I don't know. No, don't ask me a question. Let me make my point. For about maybe 2 or 3 hours on that plane. And then during those 2 or 3 hours, you can eat the fruit that you brought on the plane. What's the problem with that? You don't want to. And that is the answer.
How the fuck am I going to know what sunup and sundown is on a plane?
Close the shutters.
I'm flying through fucking time
Close the window
zones.
shutter.
I don't know.
Close that screen.
I got a middle aisle.
It doesn't matter because then there's going to be no light where you're sitting.
I don't know. Well, I will continue when I get back.
No, answer the question.
What?
The answer is you can't do it. You can't do it.
No, I don't want to do it.
You can't do it.
I don't want to do it.
Exactly.
And the reason I don't want to do it is because I want to be comfortable when I'm flying. I'm on a flight for 32 hours.
It's not about comfortability, Rashawn.
I want to be comfortable.
Your seat reclines. Your seat. I made sure that when we booked that flight, that your seat reclines. Your seat reclines. You're good.
I want
you got a movie that you can watch. Hold on. Who is it?
Oh boy. Oh man, the kids are home from school. What's up, guys? What's up, Jaxie, boy? Hey, how was school? Good. I love you.
Yes.
You love me? Yes, that's the answer. I said I love you. You usually say I love you back or I love you too.
Say I love you too.
I love you too.
All right.
Hi, London.
What's up, Lundy Chew?
He was said to me, don't go in mommy and daddy's room.
I know.
Then why are you in here?
So why are you guys in here? Huh?
Because I heard Jackson saying hi to you, so.
All right.
You figure you would just break our
Well, you guys got to get out of here. We're
Give me a
talking.
kiss real quick.
All right. Love you. Keep. Bye, bye, guys. Be careful.
Close
Careful.
the door
Careful.
tight.
Close the door.
Close the door.
Close the door. All right. But like I was saying, I want to.
You were just saying that you wanted to be comfortable
for 32 hours, and then when I get to Africa and I'm out in Africa, a place I don't know, I don't want to be going to the local supermarket looking for fruit.
because God forbid you go to a local supermarket.
I don't know how to get around Africa.
You don't need. Okay, so now, more BS. Now you're gonna be driving yourself around Africa.
I don't know if I'm.
So you don't have a driver?
I don't know. I don't think I have a driver. That
Really?
whole time. Mm-mm.
Why are you lying?
I don't know what's going on.
You're looking me in the eye and lying to me.
I'm not looking you in the
You're
eye.
looking me in the eye. Don't look to the left. Look me in the eye.
I'm not
See,
looking you in the
nobody.
eye.
Look me in the eye.
I'm done with this conversation.
You have a driver, and you can't ask the driver to take you to the local grocery store so that you can pick up fruit. The point is, you couldn't do the 14 days. You couldn't do it. You didn't want to do it. Don't act like you were incapacitated and that was taken away from you. It's a choice. Just admit you made a choice. You're not going to do it.
I made a choice, but when I come back, I'm going to get right on it, and I'm not going to
Why?
gain 10 pounds. I'm going to eat healthy, just not grapes
But
and
you don't
water-based
even know what
food.
healthy is.
I do
No,
know
you
what healthy
don't.
is. Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No.
Yes, I do.
Your version of healthy is, F it. I'm hungry today. I'm going to eat what I want.
No.
Because you had salad 3 days prior, but in your salads, what are you doing? You're dumping like half a pound of French dressing on
I'm
it.
definitely not.
And you have all types of garbage in it.
You're dropping
but
half a pound.
I'm not sitting here professing that I'm going to do this or that.
I didn't say
you
I was.
are.
See, that, and there goes the word that you're missing.
What's the word?
I said try, motherfucker, try. That's the word you keep forgetting. I said try. I didn't say I was
right,
fucking...
and trying is going to gain you back 10 pounds.
I didn't say I was Dr. CB. I know I know what I'm doing now.
You don't know
how
what
to
you're
eat.
doing.
Yes, I do. I don't want to talk about this
No,
no
you've
more.
tried this. Okay, look at me. How many times have you been on a diet?
I don't know.
Can't count it, can you?
Yeah, but you know why?
Why?
Because I live with fucking you.
Oh.
And the problem is every time I
Now
try to
it's
eat
me.
healthy,
Yo,
you say...
how is everything wrong in your life my fault?
It is. I'm going to tell you why.
How is that the case?
Every restaurant we go to, you order...
This is turning into argument of the week. You realize that, right?
I don't care. Every time we go to a restaurant, you order 6 appetizers. Right? You order 6 appetizers. You order tuna tartare. You order octopus. You order calamari. You ordered... what's
Crab
the skewers
cakes.
called?
Chilean sea bass
Chilean
skewers.
sea bass skewers. And you ordered something else. What did you order?
Shrimp prawn. Mhm.
And the prawns, right? That's 5 appetizers, right? Then
Something else.
for a main course, you order a steak medium with French fries, green beans, and macaroni and cheese. And that's only for 2 people. You eat so freaking slow, and the food is fucking in front of me. So I'm eating to make so we can leave in a good time.
Oh.
And I wind
so
up eating
you're
everything.
clearing the plates to expedite our exit from the restaurant.
Right, because you will sit in a restaurant for 4 hours.
Oh, now it all makes sense to me.
So now you ordered
You're
all this
not
food.
eating because you're a hungry mother trucker.
No.
You're eating so that we can leave the restaurant sooner.
Absolutely.
Oh, I see. I get
So
it.
you're the reason.
So you're putting on these pounds as a sacrifice that you can take me out to eat and allow me to eat comfortably.
Right.
Oh,
So what we need to do
I
is
get
we
it
need
now.
to say, all right, from now on, only 1 appetizer and 1 main course. That's it
For the 2 of us.
for the 2 of us.
Hold on. So the 2 of us are going to split 1 appetizer.
1 steak.
Look, I'm not trying to lose weight, homie. Like, no. That's my answer. It's not even coming along with an explanation. The answer is just no. Like that I'm not doing. You want to go to a restaurant and split an appetizer and an entree?
I can't wait for your pants not to be able to fit over your ass.
What?
You heard me.
Oh, so now you're wishing for me to gain weight. You're wishing.
I didn't wish anything.
You're wishing
I didn't wish.
bad health and weight gain upon me, your wife.
I didn't wish.
So then I won't be able to look good for you. And then you're going to suffer.
I don't care how you look. I love you anyway.
Yeah, okay. Really? But you know something? I know that you've been secretly for a while wishing weight gain on me.
No,
I know that.
I don't.
I know that.
I don't.
I know that you've been wishing unhealth and weight gain on me.
I don't. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. I want to see you as healthy as possible because you're my baby.
All the names that you've called me every time you see me eating, the dirty looks that you give me every time that you see me eating. And I weigh 130 pounds.
I'm
5'6".
I just want to see you healthy.
Shame on you.
That's all I want.
Shame on you.
My goodness. All right.
I think we should change the subject right now.
I want to change the subject. Let's go to the email of the week. And you guys, and you guys can check out that detox is thedetoxnow.com. They have a whole bunch of detoxes.
I can't wait for your pants not to be able to fit over your butt.
And when I come back from Africa, Gia and I are going to do a detox together, right? You're going to do the 30-day fruit-only detox?
So right before we cracked these mics, we just got off the phone with the doctors.
After you finish eating Wendy's, go ahead.
And she suggested, Jessie suggested that I do a 30-day detox where it's just, well, I don't even want to say what, because I didn't really read it. I think it's like fruit only. And I can eat it all day long.
Okay.
I do not believe that I can eat only fruit for 30 days.
Well, you
I don't want to set
water-based fruit.
I don't want to set any goals that aren't realistic.
Well, you got to try. You got to give it a shot and think about it like this.
You want me to try? I'm going to get on your bandwagon?
Absolutely. I mean, I did it. I didn't think I could not eat food from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for 7 days. Or try that one first. Try that one first and see how you work out with that one. And then, do the 30-day. But it repairs.
30 do you know how long 30 days?
I do.
30 days with just fruit. Like, I can't even imagine a world where I could pull that off. I really don't.
I'm not, you know what? And I'm not going to sit here and lie. I didn't think that I could eat only fruit for 7 days. But with me eating fruit, you desire a different taste of things. Like, I'm not going to lie. I didn't like kiwi. I didn't even like the look of kiwi. All the black seeds. I was like, I'm not going to eat that shit.
It's all furry on the outside.
Right. But right. I love it. I love kiwi. Avocado. I was like, I ain't eating no avocado unless it's on a cracker.
You mean guacamole?
Oh, that's what I said.
Not eating no avocado unless it's not a cracker.
I meant guacamole, but I enjoy avocado. I really like it. What else was there? Mango. I never ate no damn mango.
Oh, I love mango.
I like mango. What else do I eat now?
Well, all of that stuff.
The blood oranges are good. All that stuff is great.
Here's the thing: they're not just saying that we have to. Well, I have to eat healthy for a month. They're saying fruit only. So it's not even like, okay, well, you can have fish or you can have sushi or you can have, or just salads. And, I don't even think I could eat guacamole. I can eat guacamole every day if it's made well and chunky and fresh in front of me and eaten within an hour. I can eat guacamole, but I don't even think that I can have all the other stuff that's in guacamole, like the tomato and the this and the cilantro and, the pepper, like all. I don't think that I can have that, so it's not like they're just saying eat healthy. It's like just fruit, which feel like the idea of that just sounds damn near undoable.
Well, let's do the 7 day first. And then once we get you through the 7 day, then we'll do the 30-day.
Well, let's ask them if that even makes sense, because then that just kind of sucks for me. Well, then it would just be 23 more days.
No.
If I did the sun up to sundown, right?
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. We would do a 7 day detox.
Hold on. So then you want me to do 37 days to complicate it?
And then we could rest for a couple of weeks and then we do a 30-day. Yes, that's what we're going to try. Me and you together. You can do it. I got faith in you, baby. All right.
That silence was like a lack of me committing, like no commitment there. We'll see. Let's see.
All right. Well, let's move on. All right. And this portion of the Casey Crew is brought to you by Audible. Audiobooks are great for helping you be a better you, whether you want to feel healthier, get motivated, or learn something new. And with an unmatched selection of audiobooks, original audio shows, news, comedy, and more, Audible has all the audio content you need to start your year off on the right foot. Try books like Braving the Wilderness, Daily Self-Discipline, and The Power of Habit. Now start a 30-day trial and your first audiobook is free. Go to audible.com/CaseyCrew or text Casey Crew to 500-500. That's AUDIBLE.com/Casey Crew, or text Casey Crew to 500-500 for a 30-day trial and free first audiobooks. You can do it with audiobooks. You can do it with Audible. All right, this is email of the week. Now, my boyfriend masturbates but doesn't want to have sex with me very often.
Oh, wow.
Hey, again, Envy. My boyfriend and I have been together for 8 years. Our sex life was good for somewhat frequent, but has...
Wait, how long have they been together? I'm sorry.
8 years. Our sex life was always good and somewhat frequent, but has been less frequent for the past 3-4 years, only happening once every 1 or 2 months.
Oh, wow.
He would rather watch porn and masturbate than to have sex with me, and he does it probably 3 times a week. His job is very physically demanding, but it's always been, and he says he's always tired. I absolutely understand that, but as soon as I fall asleep, he masturbates. I've tried to talk to him about it, but he never wants to open up about this topic. We do joke about it because when I do laundry, some of his socks or drawers are stuck together. Sorry if that's TMI, but that is as far as I have been able to go on the subject. I'm also concerned about him. If he is having an issue, pain, etc., I'm unaware of it. I can't help him. How would you guys address this, and how do I get him to talk to me about this?
Oh, what do you think is going on, babe?
I think it's a couple of things. I think one, I think the tiredness is affecting him because I feel like maybe he might not want to have sex because he doesn't necessarily want to put in the work with his wife. But also I feel like he might be having a ED situation where maybe his dick won't get hard and maybe he's finding it hard to talk to his wife or girlfriend about it, you know? Everybody says porn is something that can really destroy a relationship because it destroys your sex drive. Because it's like, you know, porn, you get addicted to it and you're looking for the perfect scene, the perfect this, the perfect blowjob, the perfect back shot. You know, you're looking for all these things and you become addicted to it where the only time that you really want to come is when you're watching it on your phone or watching it on your computer.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So you think that it can supersede actual sex, actual intercourse?
Yeah. And it has nothing to do with the physical, the sex being turned on or feeling attractive to your spouse or your girlfriend. I think it has to do with feeling a way of wanting to get that nut off, but not wanting to look bad in front of your girl.
What do you mean?
You know, and I did a lot of reading for this because of the last podcast. Well, not the last podcast, but the live podcast, we talked about sex. But they were saying that a lot of people don't want to, what's the word I'm looking for? Embarrass or not please their spouse or their girlfriend. So instead of not pleasing, they rather not do it.
Are you talking about as a result of erectile dysfunction?
As a result of erectile dysfunction.
Oh, I was still thinking about porn though.
Porn, but for most men, they can jerk their dicks off watching porn and it's 1, 2, 3 gone. For to have sex with a woman, it's not like I could just pound you and bust and keep it moving. I have to actually please you, especially if we're boyfriend and girlfriend. It's not like you're just a hoe and I'm just fucking you or you're a stripper.
Right.
I mean, not sorry, stripper, but a prostitute, and I knock you off and keep it moving. You have to really please the person that you're with. And sometimes it's difficult because if your penis or your dick doesn't get hard, you can't actually please, you know?
Right.
So a lot of men feel like the only way around it is I'll masturbate because he still feels like he has to get off. That's probably why he thinks that you're sleeping and then he does it, you know?
Right. Well, if he has erectile dysfunction, then I think that that's easy to understand why he waits for her to go to sleep or why he's disinterested. And especially, you know, he may be embarrassed not wanting to go to a doctor.
Right.
Because that's difficult. Even if you're talking to a fellow male doctor, I think that that's probably a difficult thing to explain.
It is a difficult thing, you know,
to say out loud. I think, you know, if that's the case, he may just be sitting there biding his time in a sense, you know, until he has to face it, until he has to confront it.
But the good thing about it is they're joking about him nutting in socks and nutting in underwear.
Did she say that they were joking?
Yeah, she says she jokes about it because when she does the laundry, they stick together.
Oh, I didn't hear. I thought that she found that maybe.
No, they said they joke about it.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, the fact that they joking about it shows me that he's cool with having that conversation.
No, that means that he's cool with her knowing that he's masturbating.
Right. Yeah.
That doesn't mean that he's cool with talking about erectile dysfunction.
No,
That's
but,
two completely different
But the fact that he's
things.
cool with joking about masturbating, it should be that conversation of, well, let's go to the doctor because, you don't want to, you're not having sex with me and I don't understand why and it's making me feel away. So let's go explore why.
No, let's talk about why. She can't diagnose him as having erectile dysfunction if he didn't tell her.
I think she should.
Do you understand? Like, she can't just say, okay, let's go to the doctor because you're not having sex with me. They have to first have a conversation about why aren't we having sex.
That conversation is difficult. I'm like, no man ever wants to tell his wife, my dick doesn't get hard. Like, your penis for a man is your pride and joy. And if your pride and joy is not working, you don't want to talk about it. You understand what I'm saying? It's not a conversation like, so babe, your penis doesn't get hard. How does that make you feel? Like, what do you say after that?
Right. But the big question mark in that conversation would be, why are we going to the doctor if I didn't tell you that I have an issue? She can't just be like, you know what, we're not having sex, so let's go to the doctor and see what's going on. Like, there's a huge missing component in that scenario. Like, it has to be expressed that there may be a problem.
Yeah, but that's a difficult conversation. I'm telling you that's almost an impossible conversation. Like, no man ever wants to talk about his penis not working.
I understand.
Like, you understand
but
what I'm
the
saying?
conversation doesn't seem realistic because no girl's going to say, okay, well, we're not having sex. We have sex once every 2 months and I don't know why. So let's go to the doctor and see what's going on. That missing component is, why do you feel that we're not having sex? Is there something missing for you? Is it me? Is there something going on physically? There has to be, are you getting sex elsewhere? There has to be a conversation, because if he's a recipient of this information, the first thing that would come to his mind is, why do you think we need to go to a doctor?
Yeah, true.
Like, in his mind, especially if he doesn't have erectile dysfunction, he could be thinking, yeah, this isn't something that a doctor can fix.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, that's a tough conversation, and I guess this is a conversation you have to have, but like, for a man, I'm sure that would be embarrassing. I'm sure that's something that, I mean, I wouldn't want to talk about it if I was having that same problem. It's not easy to talk to. And I talk to you about everything. I could talk to you about a pimple on my ass. I could talk to you about anything. I could, but that would be a hard conversation because your penis is, men look at their private parts as the motherfucking, their joy. Their shit, and if their shit ain't working, it's like, how do you have that conversation? Hey, babe, my shit ain't working today.
Okay, so let's say it's not erectile dysfunction.
Okay.
Right? What else could it be? So you said that he could be overly exerted, tired.
Uh-huh.
Because his job, she said, is of a physical nature.
Physical
and I
nature,
guess it's
right.
physically demanding.
Right.
Right? So from a male point of view, how do you explain that?
And I understand that too because, and people say, well, yeah, you're tired. Yeah. And he said they've been together 8 years. 8 years is a long time with doing physical stuff. Like, for instance, I'm going to explain to you. 8 years ago, I could run around like crazy and not be as tired. Now, when I get home, I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
Same running around, sometimes a little less, but I'm even more tired. Mm-hmm. Maybe because I'm getting older. Maybe because, I'm not eating right. Mm-hmm. Maybe because of whatever it may be. Your body's catching up with the way that you work. You get tired fast.
Right.
And we don't know what she does or if she works, but a woman's sex drive increases as they get older. A men's sex drive, it's proven, don't look at me like that, it's proven that a woman's sex drive as they get older goes up and a men's sex drive goes down. Why are you looking at me like that?
Is that, are you sure about that?
Yes, I looked it up, I Googled it. So with that being said, he might be tired and he might not want to give his girl, his wife, his spouse, his girlfriend lazy dick. He might be tired. Like, there's many a men out there, I'm sure, that was eating their girl out and fell asleep.
Like,
I did that before. Yeah, haven't I? Yeah, I was so tired.
I'm like, what's going on? Hello?
Right.
Huh?
Right.
Where am I?
I can't breathe. All this water. Oh my gosh.
I'm drowning.
I'm drowning. Yeah, that has happened to me before. Long time ago.
That happened a long time ago.
Long time ago. And I remember.
Oh my God, that had to have happened maybe 9 years ago.
But I was going down on you, face all in the punani, or in the box as you like to call it.
Uh-huh.
And next thing you know was right. But I couldn't help it. It was just, I was that tired, but that tired and trying to please you and trying to, continue a great sex life that's what it was. And I fell asleep. And if I know there's a man out there that's fell asleep in a woman's box before, but I fell asleep in the box, which is embarrassing. So now,
but not having sex though. It's just like,
But what's more embarrassing? Not having sex is falling asleep in the box.
I mean, falling asleep while you're going down on someone is more acceptable than falling asleep while you're having sex with them, having intercourse with them.
I mean, I don't think anybody could fall asleep while you're having sex.
I don't know. I'm sure it's happened.
But anyway, back to what I was saying. I guess you're right. Maybe that conversation needs to have. It could be the fact that he's tired. But like you said,
right. Come up with a third scenario.
I can't think of a third scenario. I can't think of a third scenario.
What about if he's finding himself after 8 years disinterested? Isn't that like the elephant in the room? I
don't necessarily think so.
You're only talking about physical ailments, but what if it's a lack of interest? Do you think that he could be with her for 8 years and not be interested? Well, that's a good question. Does sex get tiring over years? And I don't mean physically tiring. I mean, do you get tired, bored with sex with the same person over a long period of time?
I think you can. Mm-hmm. I think you can, and I think you can.
I definitely think you can.
And I think for reasons that people lose the sexiness. And when I say lose the sexiness, losing the sexy means you can also lose the attraction, sexual attraction. Mm-hmm. Like, for instance, right, I came out the bathroom and my pants was off my ass today, right? And you
have on basketball shorts,
right? And you was like, "Ew, sexy." Like, you really felt that way. I seen it in your face. Like, this nigga ain't sexy right now. Like, I seen it in your face.
Yeah. Well, truth be told, I feel as though you want to look good for me.
Right.
But you show that when we are going out.
Right.
When we're going out, you get fly, you're dripping, it's all good. But sometimes when we're in the house, you do a lot of unsexy stuff.
I get it. I know. I understand.
And I'm just like, and if I'm being honest, it makes me feel like maybe I shouldn't try so hard. No, do you know what I mean?
I get
I try to make sure that even when I'm home, I look good for you. But then it's like, this bun is just going to have to do. And this no makeup is just going to have to do. These fuzzy pajamas. I don't know if you've noticed, I've been in fuzzy pajamas more and more often.
Right.
Instead of like little cute, short, booty short pajamas with, little spaghetti strap camisoles with no bra, and how I usually am in the house with you. And then when I leave my room, I throw on a robe so that the kids don't the crazy see what I'm wearing.
I don't even notice. Like, I will fuck you out those pajamas. Like,
hold on, wait, what?
I will fuck you out those pajamas. Like, it's sexy to me. Like, even you got a little wife beater on right now with no bra, and I see them titties bouncing. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, if you thought that I was being regular, shit.
I mean,
I come home and then you got that robe on with nothing on under it, and I would like walking you. I love walking behind you the stairs. Like, when you walk up the stairs, I love being behind you so I could just get a glimpse of that little box. I love that shit. Fuck you talking about?
That's why you walk 6 steps behind me?
Absolutely. I love
so
looking at your ass. Yes.
At which you look up. Oh, okay.
I feel like a pervert. I love that shit. I really look at you like, God damn.
Okay, well.
I'm sorry, but.
Well, I was trying to not try, in a sense, because.
I didn't notice.
Because I feel like, yeah, you came out the bathroom and you have on basketball shorts, and I can see like 4 inches of your ass crack like you're a plumber. And it's like, it's not too appealing. Okay. And then we're in bed and you like pass gas and it's stupid loud and nasty and rumbly. And I'm just like, yeah, I really want to sleep with you now. Mm-hmm. No worries. Like, you do things like that. Or you're laying there. Okay, this might be TMI. But you have on your boxers and you pee and you come out of the bathroom and there's like little wet marks on your boxers as you're walking towards the bed. I'm like, ooh, I want you now, boo-boo. Get on over here. It's like, yes. And I've said this before. I'm sorry.
Finish.
Too much?
Finish.
I've said this before. It's like, and this was like on one of the early podcasts. I remember we had a conversation that I don't think it was similar in nature, but I feel as though familiarity truly breeds contempt.
You're right.
When people And, I did get a few DMs where some females was like, well, if I can't be me in front of my man, and if we live together and that's how it is, and that's just how it is. Okay, I appreciate that you feel that way. But it's my opinion that when you have a spouse or even a boyfriend, especially, but more so someone that you live with, because that person has to see you in all of your glory.
Okay.
If you can help it. When I can help it, I help it. If I have to pass gas, I get up and leave the room. But if you're being familiar, then I'm going to be familiar. And then it's like we're just going to be familiar together. And it's like you're on a slippery slope where your relationship starts to lose sexiness. Like,
Right.
I want there to be reciprocity.
I get what you're saying.
Like, I want to be inspired. Like, I want to see you trying to be sexy for me. And it makes me want to be sexy for you.
All right. So next time I have to pass gas, I will get out the bed, put my clothes on, walk down the hall and pass gas for you just to be sexy.
Well, I'm not saying that you have to do all of that, but if you know it's going to be a rumbler, don't just let it rip.
I don't know it's going to be a rumbler.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it can be funny or whatever.
And when I pee, I shake it. It's not my fault. It's a little
well, maybe you
extra.
need to take a little toilet paper square and dab it.
And dab it. Okay.
Maybe dab it. Or,
all right.
or, only do that if you're coming out with your boxers on. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so next time I'll just come out naked and let it drip on the floor, and that way you won't even know, but to you, I'll be sexy.
I mean, you're right. Like, what I don't know won't kill me.
There you go. Well, that's what I'll do. I'll make sure I keep it sexy for now
I'd rather you come out butt naked than with like pee-stained underwear.
Okay. So I'll make sure
I'm keeping it real.
I'll make sure I keep it sexy then from now on.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, all right.
Just a little bit. I just want all I want is a little bit. Not a lot, baby boy, just a little bit.
Oh my goodness. Let's get back to the email. So what are we saying? How are we trying to help them?
Well, we went over 2.5 scenarios. We didn't really finish this scenario. So what do you think about the idea that maybe 8 years in, he's losing interest, or maybe he may not be as attracted as he once was?
I mean, that may be a possibility too. Maybe he just lost the attraction. Maybe, maybe she's not keeping herself up, or maybe he's feeling something else or feeling different. That could be a possibility as well.
And what if she is keeping herself up and she's doing the same things that she was doing before? From a male point of view, do you see, I don't know, a scenario in which he may lose interest because it's the same thing night after night?
That may be a possibility.
Every other night after every other night.
And maybe why he's watching porn so much, maybe he likes the chick that jumps off the dining room table to land on his dick. I don't know. Maybe that could be a possibility. Maybe the sex is boring.
Monotonous.
Yeah, and he's liking what he sees on the videos, Maybe he's into, I don't know, you should check to see what type of porn he's watching. I mean, that would be something too, right?
I'm wondering if
he might like, what is it? BDSM? What is it? What is it called?
I'm not. I know what you're talking about.
When he likes getting spanked and all that. I don't know what that's called. But maybe he likes that. Maybe he's into that. Maybe you got to go get a whip and spank his ass. I don't know. But it could be that he is losing his attraction or his desire to have sex. And you got to find out why, That could be a possibility.
I mean, it's kind of, well, yeah, I guess so.
You see what I'm saying? Maybe whatever porn he's watching is what he's into, and he feels like at home it could be boring. Or maybe you're too much of a freak and he just likes the boring shit and he just wants to watch, missionary all day long.
Well, I don't know. I don't think that she should adjust her sex style too much to keep up with the porno, if that's what you were suggesting. But I do think that, and I mean, I think you touched on this. I don't know if you really went into it, but I think that when a person becomes addicted to porno, not only does sex with a real live person maybe pale in comparison, but I believe that they damn near numb themselves to the real thing because it's like you're almost overworking your willy.
Correct. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And your ability to become stimulated gets more dull and more dull and more dull. And maybe the pornos that you're watching have to be more graphic or more intense, or they have to change more frequently to sharpen that dullness. And maybe even to a point that a real human being can't really keep up with the mess that you're creating for yourself psychologically.
That could be.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that if all is well, like let's say he's not tired of her, or he's not, or let's say that she's keeping up with herself and it's not an attraction issue, I'm more so leaning towards that even more so than the ED, because I can kind of see that happening. And from a personal perspective, truthfully, like there was a time where I used my vibrator so much where, you know, like you were traveling a lot, and even though we were having a lot of sex, and when we got home, we were having sex and whatnot, it got to a point where I really had to like put it up and lock it away.
Right.
Because it took a lot more to stimulate me.
Right.
Because I was so used to like this high powered, battery driven vibration, this intense sensation that, you know, when we're experiencing the real thing, like your penis just can't do what something that's battery operated can do.
Correct.
It can do better in different ways, but that's what I was used to.
Right.
So I had to kind of be taken off of that cliff and brought back down to, you know, a normal elevation and get used to that again.
Right.
And it worked. And now I'm not saying that it's not still locked away, but I kind of regulate how often I use it.
Right. Especially because you're a hornball and you like sex all the time. So,
I mean, I could have sex 3 times a day.
it gives my poor dick a fucking break sometimes. Sometimes we need it.
But yeah, I think that those are 3 things that she should consider, and she really needs to have a conversation with him.
Yeah, they need to sit down and have a
she needs to
conversation.
encourage him to be open. And from your email, it didn't seem as though it was affecting your self-esteem, which is incredible, because I think that a lot of women would take it personally, but I didn't get that vibe.
No, not at all.
From reading her email. So I think that that is fantastic.
Right.
And it also leads me to believe that you feel as though he is attracted to you.
Right.
So just make it very comfortable and really try to have a heart-to-heart with him and encourage him to disclose to you really on a deep level what it is that he's experiencing, because he has to understand that a couple, even if you're together for 20 years, 25 years, sex every 8 weeks is not normal, and it's not okay unless he's having a physical condition that's inhibiting him from being able to perform.
Right, absolutely, and I agree with you. And they should have that conversation, and hopefully they can work it out. And hopefully it's something that they can maybe get some help with and continue their relationship.
Yes.
And this portion of the Casey Crew is brought to you by Acer. To the doers, the dreamers, the explorers, whatever it takes to motivate you to work harder, stay up later, and dedicate yourself to your passions, today's sponsor is Acer, and Acer supports you. How? By building a laptop designed to exceed your expectations. You need a cool laptop, a powerful laptop? Acer is for you. Go to acer.com, click on store, and enter coupon code CaseyCrew at checkout. You'll receive 10% off plus free ground shipping on Swift Series laptop, including already discounted models, all right? Offer is valid through April 30th, 2018, and limited to 1 per qualified order. Windows, hello, the password is you. Windows 10. Check out Acer. All right, now you ready to get up out of here?
Yes.
All right, now
I was going to fight for another email, but I could tell by the look of your face it wasn't going to happen. So I'm just saving myself the time and energy.
Well, for everybody out there, I am heading to South Africa for 5 days. So I'm up out of here. So you guys enjoy. I will be in Johannesburg. So, actually, I'm going to Cape Town too. I didn't even tell you this today. They called me and wanted to book me for another date because I'm there for 3 days, well, 2.5 days. So for the other date, they want to fly me to Cape Town. I'm excited. I've never been to Cape Town.
Oh, okay.
I heard it's like a very wealthy spot.
Ooh,
with
lucky
like
you.
all types of I mean, lucky you, because I'm probably going to go to one of those stores that you like and see something that you like in Cape Town. So I'm excited about that. And also April 15th, the show is sold out. So make sure if you got your tickets, get there early. April 15th. We're going to have a lot of fun. Of course, it's the podcast live at the Highline Ballroom. So get your tickets and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Hold on. How are you going to tell them get your tickets when you just said it was sold out?
Oh, I'm so used to
You are on autopilot like a mother trucker right now.
I'm so used to saying get your tickets.
You just said it's sold out, so get your tickets.
I meant it's sold out, so get there early. Tickets are sold out. You know what it is? I'm on autopilot.
You are on autopilot.
I might as well just say call 105 right now, 800-585-1051. You get a pair of tickets to see the Casey Crew live at Highline Ballroom.
You're so good at that, though.
I don't know. It's just natural. I don't know. It's like my crutch. Like if I don't have nothing to say, I'll be like, call 105 right now, 800-585-1051. Talk to the breakfast. I don't know where it comes from. So yes, hopefully get there early. I say hopefully get there early. We're going to have a lot of fun. And shout to Kaleidoscope Hair Products out in New Orleans for sponsoring. And also shout to Remy Martin for sponsoring. We definitely appreciate you guys. All right. And also, I just want to say our anniversary is coming up.
Oh.
And it's the same day as Mother's Day.
Yes.
I still want to do something. So I want you to start thinking. I want to do something like I might, if we could figure it out, I would love to have like an anniversary celebration and invite all our listeners to party with us for our anniversary.
Oh, that would be super dope.
You know, maybe like a day party where we just party, have a great time. Let's map it out and figure it out.
Well, it's the end of March now, and our anniversary is on May 13th.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a lot of time to plan something like that.
But we can figure it out. We can figure just tell us what. Well,
I would love to do a day party.
Right, and just invite people there. Right, I think that would be dope.
Yeah, I think that would be great.
And celebrate like Mother's Day and our anniversary, and we party just because we need to celebrate anniversaries. Those are milestones that we just need to celebrate in anybody's relationship. So I think that will be dope.
I mean, I guess we should do that because the alternative would be you taking me out to eat and only getting one entree and one appetizer that we have to split between the two of us. So for me, day party it is.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Are you going to do the detox?
Okay, can we not have that conversation again?
No, before we leave, just answer me. Because when we started the podcast, you had Wendy's, French fries, and chicken. What do you have in front of you now?
Why are you putting me on the spot?
Answer the question.
About my diet.
Just answer the question, Pook. What do you have in front of you right now? Because if you don't say, I'll say, and I'm going to exaggerate. So what do you have?
Yes, because you really have people believing that Madison cannot cross the street at the age of 16. I'm like so baffled that people actually bought that.
She can't cross the street.
But anyway, French fries, fried chicken,
French fries, fried chicken, green beans. Now, keep going. What else you have?
What else is there?
You have a huge plate of ketchup. It's not
a plate of ketchup.
It's a bowl of ketchup. I've never seen that much
dipping?
ketchup.
Like
you have
a bowl.
It's
a little side dish.
You have Lowry's seasoned salt, and not the small one, the big one, like the Costco BJ size of.
And what's wrong with that? I like my food seasoned.
That's too much. That's diabetes, high blood pressure. And what else you got there?
A Haagen-Dazs strawberry milkshake.
No. Explain what that is, because people you can't just buy that. So explain.
What?
Explain what it is.
Made.
What is it? Come on, nice and slow, so people want to know.
It's a pint of Haagen-Dazs vanilla ice cream.
A full pint of vanilla ice cream
with like maybe 8 or 9 fresh cut strawberries.
So you put it in a blender with 8 or 9 strawberries, blending it, and put it in a cup with a straw.
Otherwise known as a strawberry milkshake. Why are you trying to complicate this?
That's just like, because milkshakes have milk in it. That is just straight death.
Okay, so now my strawberry milkshake is death. Like, can you just leave anything alone? Like, why does everything, like, it could be like a 4 and you're going to make it a 10.
I'm just saying, where's your water? And then you say string beans. How much salt did you put on those string beans? So they're not even healthy anymore.
There's garlic.
There's salt beans.
Salt and black pepper. What's the problem?
You got to do better. You know better.
Hold on. So you didn't have the same thing for dinner?
No. I had chicken and string beans. I had fruit. Look, mangoes, kiwi, and what's the other thing I had?
Blood oranges.
And blood oranges.
So, okay, so what? You didn't have the French fries. Big deal. You want a cookie?
I didn't have French fries. I didn't put all that seasoned salt on it.
I know. Like, what do you want? You want a trophy? You want a badge? Okay. Like, what do you want? Because you didn't have French fries.
Okay. When you start shitting out your vagina, you'll be like, I should have listened.
What? What is wrong with you?
Now, if you want to do the detox with and live healthier, you can too. Don't forget, it's the detoxnow.com. Try it out.
I've never heard that in my life.
I just made that up.
I just made that up. Disgusting.
All right. And I need you to take off them fuzzy pajamas and stuff.
I'm not even talking to you. All right.
You know, because I got to leave tomorrow and I got to get it in one time before I leave. We haven't had sex because of the detox because I didn't want to give you my toxins. But tonight you're going to get this toxin.
So no lazy D for me tonight?
I didn't say it wasn't going to be lazy. It's fucking late. But you're going to get it all.
So you can't like just rise to the occasion? Like you said, I ain't gonna say I can't say it ain't gonna be lazy. Ooh, you're so sexy. Do you see what I'm talking about?
You asked.
You're sitting here telling me that your intention is to give me lazy D, I'm supposed to want it.
I was trying to be
I'm supposed to be excited
and honest. But if you want me to lie,
so you starved me for 8 days.
Ask me the question again.
You starved me for 8 days, and then when I finally get it, you're telling me that it's gonna be lazy.
Ask me the question again.
All right, what was the question?
So you're gonna give me a great D tonight? Okay.
I don't know if I quite put it that way.
Ask again.
No, I probably said, so what? You're going to give me lazy D?
No, baby. I'm going to put it on you. I'm going to put it so far on you that you're going to touch the moon.
You're going to put it so far on me.
Yeah. That I'm going
to touch the moon.
I'm going to put it in your nose.
Ooh, keep talking that sexy
ear,
talk, daddy.
In your vagina. In your butt.
Please
I'm going to put it all over you. I'm going to make you feel it. I'm going to make you feel it. Put your finger out right now.
Oh, I feel it.
Put your hand out right now. Put your hand out. Put your hand like that.
I feel it.
A little closer to me. A little closer. You see that pain? That's the pain you're going to feel all over your body, bitch.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
it's dripping down my leg right now, boy.
We appreciate you guys for joining me.
Oh, daddy.
All right. Appreciate you guys for joining us. I'm DJ Envy.
And I am Gia Casey.
And she's about to be screaming. If you hear a holler. And that's enough.
Thanks for coming over.
I just say it was another edition of the Casey Crew.
I'm just trying to wrap this up.
You need
real
this
quick.
dick. You want this dick quick.
No, that's not it.
Say toodles or whatever you say.
Toodles.
Take on your day with Acer Swift 5. From its ultra-thin, lightweight design to its high-resolution touchscreen, the Acer Swift 5 offers cutting-edge computing. Go to acer.com, click on store, enter coupon code KCCrew at checkout, and receive 10% off plus free ground shipping on a Swift Series laptop, including already discounted models. All right. Now, offers valid through April 30th, 2018, and limited to one per qualified order. Now, if you need a laptop for the kids, laptops for you, you need the power, you need the lightness. Well, Ace is for you. Windows, hello. The password is you. Windows 10.